Welcome to Guess Quiz. Welcome to the Ultimate American General Knowledge Challenge. Think you can score a perfect 50-50 and prove your mastery of US trivia? Grab a notepad, keep track of your score, and let's dive into round 1. Easy level. 1. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is not part of any state and was established as the nation's capital in 1790. What is the national bird of the United States? Bald eagle. The bald eagle has been a national symbol of freedom and strength since 1782. How many stars are on the U.S. flag? "50. The 50 stars represent the 50 states of the Union. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. George Washington served as president from 1789 to 1797 and refused to serve a third term. What is the largest state by land area? Alaska. Alaska is over twice the size of Texas and makes up about 17% of the total U.S. land area. Which U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State? Florida. Florida earned this nickname because of its warm, sunny climate. What is the name of the U.S. national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The lyrics were written by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812. Which two colors are on the Statue of Liberty? Green and brown. The Statue of Liberty's green color comes from the natural oxidation of its copper surface. Which river is the longest in the United States? Missouri River. The Missouri River flows over 2,300 miles, edging out the Mississippi River. What is the smallest state in the U.S.? Rhode Island. Rhode Island covers just 1,214 square miles, but it's densely populated. Well done on completing the easy level. Now it's time to level up and dive into the medium rounds. Think you can handle it? Let's see what you've got. What year did the United States declare independence? (1776). The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4, 1776. Which state was the last to join the Union? Hawaii. Hawaii became the 50th state on August 21, 1959. What is the nickname of New York City? The Big Apple. The nickname The Big Apple was popularized in the 1920s by jazz musicians. Which U.S. state has the most people? California. California has over 39 million residents, more than the population of Canada. What is the name of the U.S. federal holiday celebrated on the last Monday in May? Memorial Day. Memorial Day honors those who died serving in the U.S. military. Which U.S. president is on the $100 bill? Benjamin Franklin. Franklin was never a president but is celebrated for his contributions as a founding father. Which U.S. state has the nickname the Lone Star State? Texas. The single star on Texas's flag symbolizes its former independence as a republic. What is the name of the mountain range in the eastern United States? Appalachian Mountains. The Appalachian Mountains stretch over 1,500 miles from Alabama to Canada. Who wrote the Gettysburg Address? Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln delivered this famous speech during the Civil War in 1863. Which U.S. city is known for the Golden Gate Bridge? San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge was completed in 1937 and spans 4,200 feet. Great job making it through the easy and medium levels. Now it's time to tackle the hard level, where things get more challenging. Are you ready? Let's go. Which U.S. state is known as the Land of 10,000 Lakes? Minnesota. Minnesota actually has over 11,000 lakes and is famous for its water recreation. Who was the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms? Franklin D. Roosevelt. FDR served 4 terms, leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II. What is the tallest mountain in the U.S.? Denali. Denali, located in Alaska, stands at 20,310 feet above sea level. Which city was the first U.S. capital? New York City. New York served as the capital from 1785 to 1790, before it moved to Philadelphia. What is the longest interstate highway in the United States? I-90. I-90 stretches over 3,000 miles, connecting Boston to Seattle. Which state produces the most corn in the U.S.? Iowa. Iowa is the leading corn producer, contributing to the Midwest's nickname, Corn Belt. What U.S. city is known as the birthplace of jazz? New Orleans. Jazz originated in New Orleans in the early 20th century, blending African and European influences. Which U.S. national park is the oldest? Yellowstone. Yellowstone, established in 1872, is also considered the first national park in the world. Which U.S. state is the only one to have a tropical rainforest? Hawaii. Hawaii's Hoh rainforest on the Big Island is classified as a tropical rainforest. Which U.S. state is home to the Grand Canyon? Arizona. The Grand Canyon is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Congratulations on making it this far. You're now entering the expert level, where only the best can shine. Ready to take on the ultimate challenge? Let's do this! Which U.S. state is the leading producer of maple syrup? Vermont. Vermont produces over 50% of the nation's maple syrup supply. Who was the U.S. president during the Louisiana Purchase? Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson bought the Louisiana Territory from France in 1803, doubling the size of the U.S. Which U.S. state has the nickname, the Last Frontier? Alaska. Alaska earned this nickname due to its vast wilderness and remote location. Which river forms the natural border between Texas and Mexico? Rio Grande. The Rio Grande stretches over 1,800 miles, marking the southern boundary of Texas. What year did women gain the right to vote in the U.S.? (1920). The 19th Amendment was ratified in 1920, granting women the right to vote. Which U.S. city is home to the Liberty Bell? Philadelphia. The Liberty Bell is a symbol of American independence, located in Pennsylvania. What is the name of the fault line that runs through California? San Andreas Fault. The San Andreas Fault is responsible for many of California's earthquakes. Which state was the first to ratify the U.S. Constitution? Delaware. Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution on December 7, 1787. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Beehive State? Utah. The beehive symbolizes industry and perseverance, values cherished by Utah pioneers. Unbelievable! You've made it all the way to the impossible level. Only the bravest dare to try this. Are you ready to face the ultimate test? Let's go! What is the largest desert in the U.S.? Great Basin Desert. The Great Basin Desert covers about 190,000 square miles across Nevada and surrounding states. Which U.S. state has the longest coastline? Alaska. Alaska's coastline stretches over 33,000 miles. What is the only U.S. state with a one-syllable name? Maine. Maine is the only state with a single syllable in its name. Which state is home to Mount Rushmore? South Dakota. Mount Rushmore features the faces of 4 U.S. presidents. Which U.S. city is nicknamed Sin City? Las Vegas. Las Vegas earned its nickname for its casinos and vibrant nightlife. Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? Alaska. Alaska has over 130 active volcanoes, more than any other state. Who was the only U.S. president to resign? Richard Nixon. Nixon resigned in 1974 due to the Watergate scandal. What is the longest-running TV show in U.S. history? Meet the Press. Meet the Press first aired in 1947 and continues to this day. Which state has the deepest lake in the U.S.? Oregon. Crater Lake in Oregon is over 1,900 feet deep. Which U.S. state is known for its cheese production? Wisconsin. Wisconsin produces over 25% of the nation's cheese. What is the name of the U.S. national flower? Rose. The rose was declared the national flower of the U.S. in 1986. Congratulations on completing the Ultimate American General Knowledge Challenge. Did you score 50-50? Or did a few questions stump you? Let us know your score in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more trivia fun. Thanks for playing, and we'll see you in the next challenge. United States of America.